Dear friend, work with me on this one. Imagine this. A famous man by the name of Charlie Kirk is suddenly gone. Assassinated. In a shocking public way. Now his wife, Erika Kirk, is at the center of a huge mystery. People are whispering about secrets and lies and a big military base. It's like a spy movie, but it's real life. And Candace Owens, a brave investigator and talk show superstar, is digging deep into the truth. She's uncovering facts that make everything look suspicious. Today I'm going to tell you the latest about Erika and her family, and we'll mix the hard facts with what Candace has found. And it's a wild story, my friend, wild and woolly, and I'll explain it simply, step by step, so anyone can understand it. Now get ready, because this tale of hidden connections and cover-ups is about to blow your mind. Let's start with the basics, shall we? Charlie Kirk was a leader of a group called Turning Point USA. He talked a lot about politics and helped young people get involved. He was a superstar. And on September the 10th, something terrible happened. He was killed in what looks like a planned attack using high-tech stuff. Maybe even drones. Who knows? Because finding out what happened is very difficult. Now, everyone is asking, who did it? And why is his wife, Erika, acting so strange? Now, Candace Owens has been on her show sharing clues that point right at Erika and her family. It's not just guesses. There are photos and videos and witnesses all coming forward. And this isn't a game, it's serious. And the truth is starting to come out. Erika Kirk seems like a normal mom and wife from the outside. She has kids, she posts on social media, and she cries a lot about losing Charlie. But Candace says that's all an act. Let's look at Erika's past. Back between 2010 and 2013, Erika was in a movie called November Renaissance. Now that's a fact you can check online. The movie was filmed at a place called, wait for it, Fort Huachuca. Oh, what's that? Well, it's a big army base in Arizona where they train spies and work on secret tech stuff like drones and intelligence. Erika's face is on the movie poster. Her name is in the credits. There's even a photo from her own Instagram showing her on the set. And the caption says, pilot, like the first try at filming, pilot. Why is this important? Well, because the base is all about military secrets. And Charlie was killed in a way that screams high-tech military stuff. Candace dropped a bombshell on her show. She says there are now three who saw Erika at Fort Huachuca the day before Charlie died. That's September the 9th. And these aren't random strangers. They have proof like chat messages and digital records. One woman who works at the base posted about it online, then deleted it because people were mean to her. Okay? Another person from the military says there are group chats talking about seeing Erika there. Now, they even mention an order to lower drones that day. Drones? That's the kind of thing used in an assassination sometimes, maybe drones? I don't know. What do I know? See, Candace thinks she has these chats saved and is waiting for the right time to show them. Now, if that's true, it's huge evidence. It's huge evidence that Erika wasn't where she says she was. Now, let's talk about Erika's family. Her mom is named Loretta Franzv. I can't pronounce it correctly, but sometimes they call her Lori. She's the boss of companies like SD Group and Aztec International. Now, what do these companies do? Well, they make special tech that protects against big electric attacks like EMPs, and they work on drones and private stuff. They help the Department of Defense, which is the government's military arm. I think you knew that. And Erika once said in an old interview that her family moved to Arizona because of her mom's job with the military. They lived near Fort Huachuca. Her family has deep ties to the base, but now Erica and her team act like they've never heard of it. That's weird, right? I mean, if your mom worked there, you know the name. Candace found records showing all this. It's not made up. You can look up the companies and see their connections to the Army. So why won't Erica prove she's innocent if she can? Well, for 3 whole weeks, people have asked for simple proof. Like, show a video of her at home cooking dinner on September the 9th, or something to that effect, or screenshots of text to Charlie saying she's home, anything. Metadata or geosynchronous location, whatever it is. It takes seconds to do that, but nothing. Nothing. Silence. Candace says if you're innocent, you'd shout the proof from the rooftops, wouldn't you? I mean, I would. Instead, Erica's team is attacking everyone who even asks the question. Boy, does this sound familiar? I've done pieces on this one. This is the recurring theme. Now, they dig up old dirt on other people to distract us. That's called a smoke screen for those of you who are new to this. And it makes them look guilty. Remember, Charlie's group, TPUSA, Turning Point USA, is falling apart. I mean, people are quitting and the leaders are panicking. And Candace calls it a total collapse. So let's go back to the movie. November Renaissance isn't just any film. Almost everyone in it, everyone, actors, stunt people, has links to Fort Huachuca. There's a video from Erica's old photo shoot that shows creepy stuff. A sniper on a roof, pretend assassinations with military themes. It's a unique context and prism that we look through these things now, but Candace shared this on her show, and people say, oh, everyone does silly things, when they're young. And, yeah, that's true. No, I think it's true. But why always guns and spy stuff? That's interesting, isn't it? I mean, it matches too perfectly with what happened to Charlie, or what people believe happened to Charlie. Plus, Erica was in beauty pageants and met powerful people like Donald Trump through her family. And Candace thinks Erica built a fake life to get close to Charlie. Like an actress playing a role. Like cosplay, Now at Charlie's funeral, she acted sad, but was it real? Was it a LARP, as I had suggested? Or was a question? More and more people doubt it. Now the timeline. This is like a puzzle. On December the 4th, someone from Charlie's side challenged Candace to a debate. Then on December the 10th, Candace first mentioned Fort Huachuca on her show. She didn't even say Erica's name yet. But 2 days later, on December the 12th, Erica suddenly flies to meet Candace. After ignoring her for months, all of a sudden, I got to meet with you now. Erica brought papers about a guy named Brian Harple and saying he wasn't at the base, but Candace looked and said it proved absolutely nothing. It actually showed that he had an alibi, or that he did not have it. It showed he had no alibi. Let me get this straight. No teeth. So why only react when the base is named? Why? Well, to many people, it screams fear. And Candace uncovered that Erica only cared once her secret spot was out. That's not all. Andrew Colvett in the Charlie's group, he's their spokesperson. When Candace talked about the base, he freaked out. And he pretended not to know what fort means. I mean, it's one thing to freak out, but this is just stupid. He didn't know what fort meant. Like, fort? Fort, what's that? Use it in a sentence. It was really fort? A fart? Is it the past tense of fart? I didn't fart. Who farted? Did you fart? Oh, second, third, fort? I don't understand these words, these concepts. He posted a picture of Erica with babies to prove she was at home, but the date was wrong. And maybe even the wrong kids. Who knows? I mean, would that surprise you? And Candace calls him, shady. He once told her the killer meant to get her, not Charlie. He's been caught trying to secretly tell YouTubers what to say. His over-the-top denials make it even worse. I mean, he's the spokesperson. Who hired these people? Now, if they were smart, they'd say, she knows the base, of course. Her mom worked nearby. What's the big deal? Diffuse it, which is what I have been saying since day one. It's not, pick the hill you want to die on. That's not it. But no, they panic over everything and lie. Another part, witnesses are scared. The woman who posted about seeing Erica deleted it because of bullying. But Candace has screenshots. And the second witness says the military folks are chatting about it inside their own groups. A third one might come forward soon. We'll see. Now, Candace is protecting them until it's safe. She blends these stories with facts like the movie credits and company records. It's not just talk. It's evidence building, layered, stratified, textured. Erica's defense is crumbling. They call it a grieving widow's story. But people aren't buying it. Comments online say it's like a weird timeline mix-up. Some call it a glitch in the matrix. Okay? Candace says the media are gaslighting us, making us doubt our own eyes. Maybe we're crazy. Maybe we are kind of nuts. But with photos and witnesses, you can't hide forever. Turning Point USA tried PR stunts, like fake denials, but it's backfiring. Candace is winning because she sticks to facts. And let's think about why this matters. Well, if Erica was at the base, learning spy stuff or connected to drone tech, it links right to Charlie's dispatch. Her family sells that tech. Was it a setup? Is it? Candace doesn't say for sure yet, but the clues point there, or at least they warrant questions. Makes you say, She's uncovered old interviews where Erica talks about her mom's DOD work. And public records show the company's, this is according to the evidence, shows the company's contracts. Mix that with eyewitnesses and it's powerful. No wonder the Kirk side is in chaos. People ask, is it coincidence? And Candace says no. The timing, the connections, and the behavior, it all adds up. And she thinks Erica's past is the key. From actress to military-linked wife, in a kind of a LARP, Stepfordy wife, sort of. I mean, once you notice Erica's affect, her mien, her presentation, she is incapable of looking sincere. You see, the whole machine protecting her is breaking. Witnesses won't stay quiet. And Candace has the receipts, as they say, ready to drop. Think about this. What about, it's almost like I mentioned before, the tall poppy thing. I mean, that it's separate, but if it's tall poppy means cutting down successful people out of jealousy. It's an Australian or New Zealand term, and you've seen me mention this before. But media attacks Candace for being bold while protecting Erica. Why? But that's for another story. We'll talk about that. But back to this story. This investigation is history unfolding. Candace blends facts like movie proof and company ties with uncovers like witnesses. And it's simple. Lies can't last. Truth wins. Now imagine being 12 and hearing this. It's like a detective book. Bad guys hide, but the hero finds clues. Candace is the hero. Erica's story doesn't add up. Family secrets, base visits, no alibi. It's fishy. And let's expand on the base a bit. Fort Huachuca trains agents to pretend to be Christians to sneak into groups. Now, I heard this when I'm thinking, what? Charlie's group is Christian-based. Coincidence? Huh? Candace thinks not. She found reports on these courses. It's real. Erica's pageant world, she met influencers. Her path to Charlie seems planned to some. Candace uncovered connections through Trump events. It's a web. You know, the panic shows guilt. 3 weeks, no proof. If innocent, why wait? Candace says, silence confesses. More on the mom. Loretta's films do intel work. Records show base contracts. Candace shared the links. It's fact. The movie cast, all military linked. Candace listed names. Proof online, photo shoots, sniper pics, creepy connections and matches to assassination. Candace replayed the video, timeline again, debate challenge, base mentioned, sudden meeting, panic, clear, witnesses 3 now, chats exist. Candace teases a release. Behavior attacks on Candace, distractions, classic cover-up, symbolism, past roles, mirror tragedy. It's too perfect. So in conclusion, the cover-up fails, facts and uncovers blend to show the truth. And Erica's military past kind of unlocks it all. And Candace sits on bombshells. And when dropped, collapse comes. What do you think? Is it coincidence or is it key? Please, what questions do you have? Provide them in, of course, the comment section. But see, what's fascinating about this is simply this. Had anybody in the TPUSA group been smart, somebody would have been in charge of the narrative. One person, one adult who knows what he's doing. Instead, you have disparate, desperate groups of people all speaking independently, not really sure what to say, not realizing their own limitations of their on the moment ability to come up with an answer, unable to really discern how stupid their questions are and how unbelievably they seem, and unable to understand that this veneer, they think, I've seen this so many times before, sometimes especially, there's an evangelical tinge, with all due respect, but I know something about this. There was a time when people years ago, like the Jimmy Swaggarts, who would always say, in the name of Jesus. And when they would be caught red-handed, they would act like, well, sometimes there's a mistake where the devil finds a way. And they try to bamboozle their way out of it. Say, no, answer the question. See, all of this could have been handled by not saying anything, by hiding Erica, pull her away. She's grieving. She's with her family. Too tired for this. Who would have blamed her? But no, she had to come out. She had to be a part of this. I got to get in front of this. I got to be in control of this. I got to get the life insurance. I got to get this. I got to be in charge of TPUSA. And they figured she'd be great to keep the donors coming. That's all they cared about. Instead, she was the worst because she's great at acting, but she's a bad screenwriter. She doesn't know what to write. And once you see that veneer, once you see this Tammy Faye, kind of a LARPy, Stepfordy, diabolically artificial veneer, that's all you can see. So what do you think, my friends? Can you believe this? And you know they're not going away. TPUSA is not going away. Erica is not going away. If they just went away, because we have the attention span of a gnat, if they went away for 2 weeks, it'd be forgotten. But they're not going to do this because they can't. They have no strategery. They have no plan. They have no nothing. They just figure we can just talk and our glory and goodness and cuteness will just save the day. And people are saying, people who at first said, how dare you even dare attempt to impugn the integrity of this poor woman who lost her husband, now are saying, oh, she's as phony as a $3 bill. See what happens? And instead of them calming Candace down, they've gone after her and they've got hitting her with all this stuff. And what's happening, she's now in the position of saying, well, you know what? Now I want to prove my point. I might have gone away with this before, but not anymore. I'm coming back at you double time. Because you impugned my integrity. You call me everything from crazy to psycho. I heard people say she's in an Adderall-induced psychosis. What? Psychosis? No. My friends, this just got serious. As the brutal street term is, that shit just got real. And it did. What do you think, my friends? Let me know. Comment as you see fit. Let me know. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Put your thoughts and comments, and I've got some questions for you. Can you believe what's happening? Can you believe this? Well, if you can or can't, comment as you see fit.